Welcome in, everybody, to Fantasy Pros. This is the Waiver Wire live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe Pizzapia. With me, as always, my co-host and next Jake Paul opponent, D-Bro, Derek Brown, the king of bros. And no, we did not plan this ahead of time.
No,
we both wore the same exact thing, which is a little awkward to the stream. There was no memo.
Oh, wait, you're not wearing pants too, Joey? Okay, cool. Got it.
Why would I start wearing pants on the live stream now? I don't understand. So as you can see, look, the hoodies from FP, you can get them on our shop.
And they're comfortable.
They are. Look at us. We look great. We look like Death Eaters from the Deathly Hollows Part 1. That's the look we were going for today here on the live stream. But yeah, so it took us a second to realize we were wearing the same thing when we came into the stream today. But alas, this is what happens when you're on the same page, D-Bro.
I know. Yeah. Cut from the same cloth. Neither one of us are going to stand up during this show. It's a good time, buddy.
No, well, if we did, the ratings would go way up. Also, not going to speaking about people not being on the same page. Looks like Joe Douglas is out of town. Jets, and clearly it's his fault for drafting Gardner, Wilson, and Breece Hall, and hiring Robert Saleh, who was a young up and coming coach. And you better watch it, because if they keep firing people at this rate, Aaron Rodgers might have to take accountability at some point. There might be nobody left.
No. He'll still go on McAfee. He'll still talk about that people are giving him too much credit. Blah blah blah. You know how this goes, Joe. And then behind the scenes,
for what? For sucking? I mean,
no. He was on there talking about, like, I don't have that type of pull. I would never. I mean, it's flattering that people think that I could get a head coach fired. Come on, dude. Whatever.
Come on. No, anyway, we're here to take your waiver wire
questions. Spot for Joe Douglas.
It is. So it's a tough time to be a general manager in the NFL, always. We're going to take your questions here again. First 10 minutes of the show. It's 3:05. All the super chats will get answered. So if you got those, drop them in here. They'll guarantee we get to them first for the first 10 minutes of the show. After that, it's the wild, wild west around here. Let's start with Joe here. What's up, pros? I need to fill 2 wide receiver spots. I have Pittman, Hopkins on the bench with Johnston, Watson, Williams, Worthy, and Wan'Dale available on waivers. What is the best combination here?
I'm going JMO and QJ. Both good matchups. Both have ceiling opportunities. I just actually finished writing up that Baltimore and Chargers game for the primer. Probably another good week for QJ incoming.
Watson is also intriguing.
The only difference
behind those guys though.
Yeah, well, and especially the matchups this week. I think he's behind them.
No, I agree. I'm talking long term too. By the way, I'm on this kick. I told Welsh yesterday on Out of Bounds. 49ers are winning this week. Lock it up. Dude. Classic spot where everyone's like, oh, count the 49ers out, whatever it is.
Juwan Jennings keeps doing Juwan Jennings things. It's going to be
49ers are going to go into Green Bay and win because Green Bay has not been playing good football recently. Thomas, PPR need 2, Estime, Hill, Roshan, and Abdullah.
So, this is nasty. I will say,
I think it's who
do the Bears have again this week? The Vikings. The Vikings. It does because Roshan had the short yardage role last week, so like you're banking on a touchdown.
I'm going Hill and Estime and just hoping for the best. It's not good though, Thomas.
So they need one RB2 or they need 2 of these players.
I guess PPR need RB2, so I guess just one of them.
I'll play the Justice Hill game in PPR.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. All right, Chase's question. Hi, pros. Thanks for making the best fantasy football content. Oh, Chase.
Oh,
so good to have.
Money and kind words is always a way to Joey's heart.
It is. It's a power of positivity. Otton is my tight end. Is it okay to drop Disley? Yes, 100%. There's no reason. You're never playing Disley over Otton, and you're never playing Disley as a flex.
I'd say it's okay to drop Disley. To be honest, I would be trying to trade him and upgrade. Fair. Even if it's a marginal upgrade, it's still an upgrade.
All right, drop Pittman for Coker. I say no. Hard no for me on this one.
Dude. I mean, if you need a player to play in your flex or wide receiver 3, I feel a whole hell of a lot better about Jalen Cooker over the next 2 weeks than I do Michael Pittman.
I don't. I have Brooks.
Michael Pittman's done nothing.
I have Brooks. Should I drop Mason? So I guess you're talking about like activating Brooks and dropping Mason. If that's the case, then yeah. 12 here.
Yeah.
Time is running out.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations on beating Erickson in the flex league, by the way, this week. So
yeah. Unfortunately, I did catch 1 L considering I didn't get above the league
I missed it by 2 points. The league median this week is a point
off by 4 points, and that's with Joe Mixon having a 3-tutty game.
Yeah, well, Sean Miller, Elijah Moore, Wan'Dale Robinson this week.
Elijah Moore, baby.
Yeah,
I mean, the slot not good.
Tommy DeVito starts are tough to go. Wide receiver.
Whoa, hold up. We need this cut, Seth. Joe said something bad against Tommy D. This has to go out.
Hey,
you walking it back, eh?
All I know is that I will be watching Sunday and gonna make the sauce.
Making the sauce in the ribs. Yeah.
How you doing?
Exactly.
It's gonna be a good time. We're all gonna go to the Meadowlands. After that, we'll go out.
Where do we go eat? What was the really good Italian place we ate up there next to you?
Amma. But it's in my neighborhood too.
That right? People need to know that was
unofficial sponsor of the show. They make their own gelato there. Tiny little Italian place right in Hillsborough, New Jersey. If you live near me in Hillsborough, go to Amma. It's a great place.
Shout out to them. I mean, it legit.
You'd think they take better care of me being famous at all, but not one free thing.
I mean, we had a posh spot out there on the veranda. It was nice.
But I mean, I want the famous. I want the VIP table in the corner kind of treat.
I mean, you came in there and like, what? Didn't you like high five the owner as we walked to the table? Like, come on.
I did. I love it. We've been going there almost since it opened, and it's a great place. Tremendous staff, tremendous food. There we go. They should sponsor the show. Peter, we have Zay, QJ, JMO, Ridley, Wilson, Watson, Elijah on waivers. A lot of waivers. Josh is on a bye. I have Stafford versus the Eagles, Geno, May, Richardson on waivers. Who do I grab? Okay, so Josh Allen is out. The best start this week. It's probably
not Stafford.
I can definitely tell you it's not that. It's definitely not Stafford against Eagles. I'm not doing that at all. May is intriguing because of the rushing equity, but I think I got to lean towards Richardson and hope that like something rolls here. Geno is the safe play though, I think, right?
Geno is your floor play. Richardson is Arizona. The ceiling. I agree. Yeah. And because Arizona, I think a lot of people, I finished writing that game up. Arizona's playing a lot better on defense, dude. Like we can't.
Look, Arizona is a playoff team right now. We know that. But 49ers coming back, kids. Just watch. James Baird. I have QJ, Zay Flowers, Tillman, Nico Collins, Tyreek Hill, Jacoby Myers. I think my lineup is solid. Should I grab anyone off the waiver wire? I don't know.
I mean, it depends on who's there, but I mean,
well,
let's play solid.
Let's play a hypothetical here, since James did pay for this question. So Tillman, I think, or Jacoby Myers would be the lowest guys in this totem pole. Would you drop either of them for Christian Watson, our waiver wire pickup of the week?
I would drop Myers only because we know what the ceiling and floor looks like him.
What about Taysom Hill?
I would drop Myers.
Yeah. Okay, so
I would hold on to Tillman, and I would drop Myers for any of like that top 3 to 5 players in our waiver wire ranks right now.
Okay, very good. Let's go to Stefan's question. This stream has everything. 6 and 5, full PPR, 12-man, Lamar, Najee, CMC, Estime, Evans, Cup Downs, Shakir, Myers, Downs, Andrews, Kraft, Johnston. Trade Evans and Najee for Bijan. Yes, I'm good with that.
Yes. If you can get that done. Yeah. Done.
All right, let's go to Andrew's question. Should I use waiver on Boswell or just stream?
Just stream. I wouldn't use it.
It's just a kicker. It's arbitrary. Recyclops, RoboCop, barely alive in one league. Nice. Half PPR, flex Amari, Shakir, Chubb, J. Will rest of season. By the way, that is Nicholas Chubb and not Chubb's Hubbard, which sounds like a risque version of
Chubb's McGee.
A risque version of Narnia is
Narnia. That's a good shout. I like that, man. Recycle always comes in there.
Lion, the Witch, and the wardrobe. Where's the question?
I mean, yeah, what are we?
Shakir, Chubb, J. Will.
Basically, I think it's who to hold on to for the rest of the season.
I think they were talking about like flexing, and in terms of
it's going to depend on matchups weekly. Here. It's matchups weekly. I mean, like I'd say, like look, Jay probably down to Shakir and J. Will.
Every time Jameson Williams is at home, you have to play him. Period. End of story. Rest of season. Like that's number one. So after that, just play the matchups. I think that's where you're at.
I think, I mean, it depends on the matchups weekly for any of those.
SM Productions. Do I drop Dowdle or Warren for Javonte?
Warren. But I don't feel good about it. Like I tweeted this out last week. Like outside of Sutton and Nix, you really can't play anybody from this Denver offense, man. They're mixing and matching everybody.
The son of God, you guys are the best, but man, I wish you would have backed me on the McConkey over London. Did we not?
I mean,
on Sunday, it certainly felt like we were saying that.
I mean, I was pretty low on London.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we didn't. I mean, I'll only held there. But,
it might have been the context of the other wide receivers you had too, where maybe they weren't good and we were just trying to get by. But hey,
I mean, I liked McConkey. I will say the coverage matchup, I wasn't as high maybe as the field, but he had a massive game.
I was higher on McConkey than you were.
I did tell people to go out there and trade for McConkey everywhere.
You did.
Hope people listened.
As did I. Avram Beanstalk. Should I trade Hill and Brian Robinson for Hall and Jaden Reed?
No. I would do it only because I'm worried about Tyreek's wrist. Like if he takes a big hit, or if the Dolphins season goes in the tank, like if they're out of it, Joey, could he just like opt out and go get surgery on his wrist? It's possible.
Peter, I don't know what your previous question is. Just throw it in there, and our producer Seth will try to find it, Peter, for you. Okay. So doing our best to keep up with the volume here. PPR flex, one order, please. D-Hop, Coker, and Elijah Moore.
Who do the Chiefs get? Oh, they get the Carolina Panthers this week. It's D-Hop. It's D-Hop.
It ain't close. Let's try to get some waiver wire questions in here, kids. Full PPR was offered Chuba, Hubbard, Lamb for Bijan Robinson.
No, Bijan easy.
Hard no.
Close, Bijan. He's my RB1 rest of season. The RB1.
Swift. Drop Brooks for Benson. That's interesting.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm Vikings. By the way, it's week 12. We're coming up on week 12. And how many fantasy points does Jonathan Brooks have, D-Bro?
It's less than one. Yeah.
It is less than one.
It's less than one.
The cold, hard truth. Also, Vikings or Texans defense. I think Vikings this week is where I want to go.
Vikings.
Against the Bears.
I saw the Texans make Cooper Rush look at least serviceable last night. So
Come on. All right, let's go to Jessica's question here. Got Burrow on a bye. Grab Nix or Herbert. Herbert. Yeah, Herbert, but that's good problems to have.
Yeah, good problems to have. I mean, to be honest,
Nix is a good matchup against the Raiders this week, is he not?
Yeah, he is. I mean, both of them have really. The thing about with Herbert though is, like Denver, the Raiders could just like roll over and like we know the Ravens are going to push the Chargers, so Herbert's going to have to sling it, man. Another shootout.
Speaking of Herbert, Nick wants to know my dogs, Herbert or Baker rest of season. I think it's Herbert rest of season.
Herbert. I have no clue when Mike Evans comes back.
Let's go to Jeezy, baby. Burrow on a bye, Drizzy Drake or AR-15 this week.
Oh,
I think you start Richardson.
Screw it. I'm playing AR.
Yeah, that's 2 for 2. That's where we're going there. All right, let's open it up here for some more questions. Again, drop them here in the chat. There was one that I wanted to pull up here that looked fun. Where is it? Let's go to Danny. Hey, bros, rest of season. Who's the better hold, Taysom Hill or Cade Otton in a half PPR?
I'm going Otton.
In half, it's trickier.
I'm going Otton only because we know he's going to be a central part of that passing attack. Taysom Hill, it's still going to be the ebbs and flows every single week. Like,
here's one. This is the one I was looking for. Ryan, hey, yo, don't talk bad about Tommy D. You'll be sleeping with the fishes, eh?
Next Halloween, you got to dress up as his agent.
Oh, my God. I did a TikTok, Fantasy Pro Joe. Go follow me on TikTok. Super famous there. About Tommy DeVito's agent last year.
It was so good. It was so good.
Avram Beanstalk, Chubb or Dowdle, half PPR?
I'm going Dowdle.
Chubb.
I'm going Dowdle.
All right. I'm still going to die on that hill. All right. Let's go to Miranda's question here next. Need a RB2, Justice Hill, Kareem Hunt, Benson, or Madison? It's still Hunt. It's Hunt.
Hunt. Pacheco's going to play this week, but nobody's going to like Pacheco's not getting a full workload. Maybe he plays 20 or 30% of the snaps.
Let's get Peter's question in here. I have QJ, J-Mo, Zay, Ridley, Elijah, Wan'Dale, Darren Cooker on a waiver. Who do I grab? Again, of these guys, we did this. Peter, we did this question. You were not listening when we did it. We did it. Yeah. We listened. We said QJ and J-Mo are the two that you would probably want to grab. J-Mo's probably the biggest priority. Right, of those guys. Wait.
Yep.
Wait, I don't understand. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Well, let me restructure it. Watson, Elijah, Wan'Dale, Judy, and Coker. Those are the guys on the waiver wire. So rank them: Watson, Elijah, Wan'Dale, or Coker, or Jerry Judy.
For this week, it's Elijah Moore, Coker, and then everybody else. Like if I'm looking like who am I going to play this week? It's Elijah Moore and Jalen Coker.
All right, so maybe we screwed it up the first time too. I don't know. The one thing I know we're never going to screw up ever is giving away free stuff, and we're giving away more free things from Trophy Smack, the #1 destination for epic fantasy trophies. The Trophy Smack Wall Smack, it's back, and it could be yours. Just subscribe to the channel, drop your comments below. That's it. That's all you got to do, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you know if you are the big winner of the Trophy Smack Wall Smack giveaway. This is the way to show everybody else how much you love football and make everyone else in your friends and family envious of all the cool crap that you have in your fan cave. Get the Trophy Smack Wall Smack today simply by subscribing to the YouTube channel, dropping your comments, questions below. Even after the stream, it still counts, folks. All right, let's get back to the questions here. Let's go to Gerald. Drop Justice Hill for Trey Benson. I say yes.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's go to Jorge's question. Hi, bros. Stand PPR?
Yeah.
Be standard and a PPR. Let's just say PPR. Do I start Knicks? It's a quote, and of course, it's a quarterback.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Knicks is probably more likely to catch a
Knicks or Baker Mayfield against the Giants.
Knicks.
I agree. RB2, Kyron or Bucky?
Is that Kyron Williams?
I mean, this Kyron all day. And then flex CeeDee Lamb, J-Mo, D-Hop, or Smith. D-Hop is #1 on this with a bullet for me.
It's J-Mo or D-Hop.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's go to Dev. Look at Dev. Big spender.
Oh, from the yacht, baby. Let's go.
Yacht Internet
is working today.
It's feeling like Christmas when Tommy Cutlets is playing. So full PPR, Judy and Christian Watson on the wire. I have McLaurin, Tillman, J-Mo, Amari, BTJ, and Tank Dell. Who should I drop and who do I pick up? I don't think I'm making a move here.
I'm not making a move here. No.
Do you want to drop BTJ? I mean, BTJ even had some points.
But what if Trevor comes back after the bye? BTJ has new life. I mean, he actually had a good game last week. So
I mean, I will say this: if you want, since it is a good waiver wire week, if you could flip one of those like Tillman or somebody else and get a running back, or something else,
trade and then pick up.
And then go pick up Watson or somebody like that, this is a good time to make that because weeks 12, this is your trade deadline most likely, right? So looking ahead to week 14 and all that. Shouty, with Gibbs, Hall, Hubbard, Tracy, is it okay to drop Dowdle and stash Benson as the 5th running back? I think I'd rather just keep Dowdle. He's already got the job, right?
Yeah, but this is more of a question of who has the upside. Like if
he doesn't
James
have Connor, if he had Connor, I'd say yes.
If Connor were to go out, who would you be starting every single week? I agree with you.
Not over those guys. I would still be starting Tracy, Hubbard, Hall, and Gibbs. Like you're not cracking it anyway.
Yeah.
And if an injury happens this week to 2 of those guys, Dowdle helps you immediately.
That's fair.
I'm looking.
That's fair. I mean,
get what you're saying.
You're right. You're right that Dowdle has the job. I would say if I was looking at any scenario where Connor was out, Benson would be the guy I'd be ranking above him weekly. But I don't disagree with you, Joey.
All right, let's go to Pat's question here. Ayo, DJ Joey P, aka the leading teller of Pizza Pia. It's me.
Yeah,
it's your boy Tommy D, worth picking up as a QB too. I got my gabagool ready for Sunday. I hate that too. You know, the gabagool and the you know, like it's such bad Italian.
You gotta play into it. Come on.
No, it's so dumb though. It is. It's funny, but it's the bastardization of the Italian language over time in those neighborhoods, and that's, you know, where it came from. But you know, I'm not gonna lie. There's a Superflex league where I might have to do that this week.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, if you have to.
There's a Superflex league that I am also in that I might have put in a small bid for Tommy D.
Why would you do that? You have all these quarterbacks already.
We might be talking about different leagues, Joey. Or we might be talking
something
about
tells me we're
same
not.
One.
You're a jerk. Christian Pepard. But be a question. Legette or Coker rest of season?
Coker.
Frozen or straight regular butterbeer?
Ooh, frozen.
Frozen is the right answer.
Frozen is always the answer.
Frozen is good. Let's go to V-War. Do I start Sam Darnold or Geno Smith?
I'm going Darnold.
Also, should I start Tank Dell or Kareem Hunt? Starting Hunt.
I'm trying to remember who the Texans get this week.
Doesn't matter. Hunt is
early in the week.
Hunt gets the Carolina Panthers.
It's Hunt versus
no
the
way.
Panthers.
I'm not.
I agree.
Carolina Panthers are
Hunt versus the Panthers.
Terrible against the run. Let's go to Nick's questioner. Hey, Brosidens, Kings of the Broshin. Drop Tank Bigsby for Benson. Also, drop Tajay for Christian Watson, Jordan Addison, or MVS. I'll do the second one first. Yes for Watson. Yes for Addison. Yes for MVS. That would be my order, I believe. Then Bigsby for Benson. You want to do that?
I would do that if Bigsby's never going to crack your starting lineup and Etienne's healthy, that offense is a mess. Yeah, I would go with the high-end handcuff.
Nick, PPR.
Dropping and stuff in season, baby.
Etienne for Charbonnet.
It's all too far. I wouldn't do that.
And they have Walker too already, so that's probably not a good move.
No, I get it, but I wouldn't do it.
That move reeks of regret. Andrew, need a waiver wire quarterback. Geno, Nick, Stafford, Richardson, Darnold, DeVito. In order,
Knicks.
if you'll be so kind. Love the show. All right, Andrew, here we go. Go ahead.
Knicks,
Geno.
Knicks, Geno, and
Richardson.
Darnold Richardson are all in the same area code. Knicks definitely separates from those.
Okay, Knicks, Geno, Richardson, Darnold. Is that the order? Or Darnold, Richardson?
I think it's Knicks, Richardson, Geno, Darnold.
Okay, and then Stafford, then DeVito. I think we can all agree.
The big thing is that there would be a difference in the bids that I put in for each one of those guys. Like Knicks, I would be more aggressive for.
Constance, half PPR, 10-team, 3-person bench. Who could I trade? Could I trade LaPorta and Chubb for? LaPorta and Chubb.
Who's your other tight end? Like, what do you?
Let's say they have Cade.
You're not getting much. I mean, I could definitely tell you that you're not going to get.
Did you get Brian Robinson for that?
Maybe if the person needs a tight end.
Could you get Josh Downs for that?
No, you wouldn't.
Lad McConkey?
No, you wouldn't get
Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Not after the big game. No. You could maybe get Ridley, Amari Cooper, DJ Moore. I think you're living in the wide receiver 3 bucket. DeAndre Hopkins, Tank Dell, somewhere around there.
Hopkins would be a nice ad. I like Hopkins. Pendamoose, aloha from Hawaii. Drop estimate for Elijah Moore, Wan'Dale, or Watson. Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes, in that order. Well, no, actually Watson above Wan'Dale.
Wan'Dale.
Yeah.
Let's go to Avram. Pick 3: Reed, Ridley, Moore, J-Mo, Judy, Watson, or Dobbs.
Ridley.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
DJ J-Mo. Moore and J-Mo are where I'm going with this one. I think it's gonna be a tough week for Jaden Reed.
James, Wan'Dale, Tillman, Odunze, or Thielen. Cooker on the waiver wire.
I mean, are we prioritizing who to pick up, or are we starting one and then picking somebody up? Like I
think it's starting one of them. That would be my guess.
Tillman. I'm starting Tillman, and Coker would be next in line.
Okay, let's go to Jonathan. Oh, we had Jonathan's question. Jonathan, should I trade James Cook, Kraft, and Rachaad White for Barkley? Yes.
Yeah,
you have the depth to do it.
Easily,
yes. This is the time. This is the moment. Who to pick up and stream a quarterback? Tommy Cutlets, Tua, or May?
Not Cutlets. I would go May. No.
Yeah, guys. Tommy DeVito is not great.
But
he's
fun. It's people have like these grandiose like memories of backup quarterbacks, and then it's like I remember I was fighting people in the Discord last week about like Cooper Rush and stuff. I'm like, y'all do remember he's not good, right?
That's so bad. Ferris, drop LaPorta or Kraft for Disley. It's amazing. LaPorta was the number 1 tight end going into this.
I know, man. Now he's hurt. I would drop. Damn it! If you need a,
I'm not dropping either.
You're not dropping either one of them.
I don't know this Disley thing. I think if people are putting into a different transfer.
But he's got awesome matchups for the next 3 weeks. Like
I know, but it's still theoretical until he actually
until he produces like he did last week.
More than once, like.
That's his second game of 80 and a touchdown this year, Joey.
The second one? When was the first one?
First one was week 7-ish. Hold up, I gotta see it. I would drop Kraft.
I'm looking right now. Will Disley has only had 1 touchdown all year. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry, my bad. In week 7, he caught 8 for 81. He did not score, but he got 8 for 81 and 11 targets. I'm
looking at it that was his first touchdown of the year. Yes, he had 1 good game against the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. I will give you that. Every other game I'm looking here, he has 2 other games where he had 5 catches. Zippity doo dah, hooray! I know he's got some good matchups. I get that, but let's not go crazy.
Really good matchups.
Yeah, and then if you're hurt, but I'd still play Kraft or LaPorta probably as long as LaPorta was healthy. I mean, Bo Nix or Justin Herbert from Ross.
Herbert.
Christian D. Full PPR. What are your top defensive stashes for the playoffs? See you guys talk about Atlanta and Tampa as possible pickups.
Good Lord.
I'd have to look at that one.
I was like, I haven't looked at playoff schedules enough. Here, I'll pull it up.
I know we had talked about Detroit and some of the matchups they had. And Denver and some of the.
I'm gonna look at some other. Yeah, well, I'll pull up Tampa Bay's.
I don't know. They just give up so many air yards. I just worry about the scores in some of those games.
I mean,
we'll come back to that one. I'll try to get another one. Yeah. There you go, Kyle Flint. The hoodies look super soft and comfy. Not gonna lie, they're very nice.
They are amazing, and it's not just because it's a company thing. This is one of my favorite hoodies to wear.
Yeah, it's a good one. I got the BP one too, and the FP. I got 2.
I mean, for me, going back to the defense question, I think a team that you can get for week 16 and week 17, I've mentioned them a few times on the waiver wire show, is the Rams. I mean, they're top 3 in pressure rate. They're getting after the quarterback. They get the Jets and the Cardinals in week 16 and week 17. Like Rodgers is dust. Kyler is prone to screwing things up. So.
Look, if you could somehow get the Eagles defense away from somebody too,
if you can,
that's the one I would want there.
I'm just thinking about defenses that are widely available.
I know, but Washington, Dallas, those are 2 very good ones. I mean, the Ravens defense is going to be widely available.
The Falcons are a very, very good call. They get oh my gosh, they're awesome. Like weeks 15 through 17, here's their okay. So it's the Raiders and the Giants in weeks 15 and 16.
Raiders, Giants, Washington. Yeah, I see that.
Washington. Right. Yeah. So yeah, the Falcons are honestly, without looking at any of the teams, they're a fantastic call.
All right, another PPR league. I have Kraft and Ferguson Disley on the waiver wire. Grab him, or who do I drop? And you trust the Bucks for the playoffs?
Drop Ferguson. It's easy.
There you go. Drop Ferguson. And do I trust the Bucks for the playoffs? It depends on my options. Not like
I mean, their defense isn't that good. I don't trust them.
I would say no. Thanks for all your help, guys. Due to the buys, I have to drop one. Pearsall, Coker, Taysom Hill, or Thielen. You drop Thielen.
Drop Thielen.
Because he hasn't done anything all year for you. That's easy.
Easy.
Done. Easiest question we'll get all day. Mind Haze. I got to win. Time to trade Bijan. The value. Well, look, if it's win and get in scenario here, and you have to win and you can't play him, like, I get it. Like, you can't play him this week.
But then if you get in and you don't have Bijan, what are you going to do? If
I gave you Connor and
I would need
Malik Neighbors.
Fine. I would do it for that, but I don't know if you're getting that, but I would do it for that. I understand it. My whole thing is, what if you get the win and then you just trade a Bijan away? So then you're kicking yourself in the butt for trading him away.
That'd be a hard thing to do. Justin, full PPR. Who is the better stash wide receiver, McMillan or Coker?
Coker. Easy.
Next one's from Matt here. What order do you rank these wide receivers on the waiver? Vele, Coker, McMillan, Bourne.
I know you like Vele. The Denver personnel usage scares the ever-loving bejesus.
I would put it Coker, Vele, McMillan, Bourne. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I'm with that. To me, this is Coker and then everybody else.
All right, let's go to Alex's question here. Is Juju a drop now for handcuff? Benson, Gus Bus, Jaylen, right? Yep. Who's the best cuff?
I was never into the Juju stuff. Still not going to be.
In that one big game, and everybody was trying to take victory.
Everybody's like losing their mind.
And then that's all he's done ever since. He's been hurt. He hasn't done anything.
And now he's
who's the best handcuff of these three?
Benson.
All right, let's do Miranda's question here. Who do I play at tight end, Goddard, or I pick up Jatavian Sanders?
Goddard is a fantastic matchup. The Rams have been bleeding production to tight ends all year.
All right, let's also remind everybody, too, if somehow you should miss out on the opportunity to ask us a question today, don't get concerned. Just go to fantasypros.com/myplaybook and use the waiver assistant. The waiver assistant will help you find the right players for all of your buys. And remember, week 14 after the holiday, nobody's playing. So make sure you get those names in right now. Look ahead. Don't wait. Be proactive and use the waiver assistant. Go download My Playbook wherever you get your apps, or go to fantasypros.com/myplaybook today. Let's get to another question here. Let's go to Sammy. Hey, pros, drop Pitts or Kraft for Jonnu Smith, Disley, Komet, or Fant? Not Komet.
Sammy.
I'm not dropping Pitts. If you want to drop Kraft for Disley, I still think that's a mistake. But no, I say no to this. No's across the board for me.
I would have if you need a starter for this week, I would have no problems dropping Kraft.
Okay.
For the next 3 weeks. I know you don't like it. But
you have Kraft playing this week, so we don't need another. You have Kraft playing this week.
Kraft is a horrible matchup, man. 49ers have been awesome against that.
Abram Beanstalk, J-Mo, Judy, Watson, and Dobbs are on the waiver wire. Should I drop any? Who should I drop to pick them up? Higgins? No. Ridley? No. Reed? No. Moore? No. Shakir? No. Nope. Unless you want to pick up 200 DJ Moore for J-Mo.
I'm in between Jaden Reed and DJ Moore for J-Mo.
What about Dobbs for?
To me, I would drop Jaden Reed for J-Mo. Here's my thing. I understand all the ceiling possibilities, dude. Like,
terrible move. I think that's a move.
When do you feel good about playing Jaden Reed? We talked about Jaden Reed last week. He scored, but how great was that, Joey? If he didn't score a touchdown,
he scores a lot with Jordan Love, though. He
has no red zone role.
Abram,
none.
The same thing to you. Zero. You've got some guys to move here. Ridley's outperformed his stock. Moore still has name brand value.
I would drop Reed for J-Mo.
Nah, I don't. I would not do that. Not going to do that. Scott, guys, is there a slam dunk waiver wire guy of $141 last week of regular season and can't take it with me into the playoffs? Well, this is an interesting thing here. So,
who's out there, Scott? Throw it in the chat. Like, that's the only thing. It's like,
yeah, but Scott, here's the thing.
Yes, but
if you see here's what I would look at, Scott. You look at your handcuff running backs, right? You do a hard look at the rest of your team and see, if you have a Connor, you get a Benson, like stuff like that. If you have a Walker, you get a Charbonnet. And those are the kind of moves you make here.
Or you also pick up somebody like Disley and allow yourself to trade and upgrade or something like that.
And this is the last week of
that can help you.
What I don't understand is, how is this the last week of the regular season with week 14 buys still looming?
Maybe this
is the dumbest thing ever in your league, Scott. Like, you can't start playoffs on week 14 with anybody on a bye. Like that's
Depends on
absurd.
how. I mean, maybe it's a super deep league, and they have like I don't know,
No.
like 10 teams make it, or I don't know.
It's
I don't
still
know what
dumb.
their setup is.
It's as dumb as playing in week 18 because you don't have players. It just makes no sense. What are you doing? Tank, start Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, or Mayfield. Again, doesn't matter. It's PPR.
It's between Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. And
hey, the Cowboys are the gift that keeps on giving. He gets the Cowboys this week. This is the get right game, isn't it?
Dude, I hope so. Dan Quinn's out here talking about he's fully healthy, and I don't know how anybody could say Jaden Daniels is fully healthy after watching last week's game. He didn't look fully healthy at all.
Bo Nix is the safe.
Bo Nix is the floor play. Jaden Daniels is the ceiling. Just depends on what you want or need.
All right, let's go to Rico. Hey guys, I'm 9-2. Thank you. All right, I have some bad bye weeks. Need to scrap up to drop Gus and Mostert for Elijah Moore and Jalen Warren or Cam Akers. Drop Gus.
I will drop Gus and Mostert. Mostert's role is gone. Jalen Wright's actually the preferred handcuff now, but I drop them both for Elijah Moore and Jalen Warren. I'm fine with that.
I don't know if I want to drop Gus Bus for Warren. Mostert for Moore. That's the one move I want to make because something happens to Dobbins and Gus Edwards becomes a big fantasy asset. He is an easy flex play. Down the
same that you could play the same
Rico,
game Najee going out and Jalen.
If you're 9-2 and week 14 is going to crush you in buys, just take the L. Like, don't start mucking up your roster just to cover week 14. That's a dumb thing to do. A lot of people, they do that. They're like, oh, no, you don't.
They will.
You can take a week off from fantasy football and just cruise into the playoffs with your awesome team. Need a stream for Ingram spot and possibly a defense, but I have something, Green Bay and Buffalo, but should I be looking at the Cardinals or Pittsburgh Giants?
Green Bay's I don't have a problem playing.
Why do you have two defenses, first of all?
I mean, they're streaming. They're going back and forth. I get it.
Yeah, but God. I mean, at this point, I would get off there.
Well, you know what? If you could pick up Pittsburgh going against
Pittsburgh, they're past their bye. You drop Buffalo and Green Bay. You have both of those defenses.
Or just drop Green Bay. Drop Green Bay and get Pittsburgh. I get it.
Yeah, but he's got two of them already on the roster. First of all, drop both, pick up another player, and add Pittsburgh. This is easy. Ice cold. Yeah, easy. Get it done. Let's go back to Scott's question. Oh, it's a high stakes league. That's why it's starting already. But still, even a high stakes league, week 14, that's crazy with all the buys. You can't do that. You can't do that to people. You can't have playoffs where people aren't available.
Especially when they have even more money online. Like,
it makes no sense. It's not a good idea. It's not a good. I mean, so like you have a great year and then Lamar and Derrick Henry on the same team, and in the first week of the playoffs you don't have them. What? That's absurd. Otton or Njoku rest of season. Otton, not close. Not for me anyway. Let's go to drop Pitts for Disley rest of season. No,
I wouldn't do that.
No, don't do it. Rachaad White or Javonte Williams off waivers. Rachaad White.
Rashad.
And no, not Brooks.
And no, you can't play Brooks.
Don't know what Brooks is. They just signed Chuba Hubbard to a huge contract extension. Why would all of a sudden Brooks be a thing?
They're not. Yeah, Brooks is probably going to play a handful of snaps.
Stink Mangione, who do you guys want to draft next season with your first pick?
Oh, that's good
question. Like the number one overall pick? I would take Chase. It's Chase and Jefferson, still 1A to me.
I think it's Jefferson right now. Like, can't take a running back knowing where they're at and stuff like that. Like, I think it's Jefferson. Dude, JJ McCarthy is going to be so damn good next year.
Well, as long as he stops having knee surgeries.
Can't wait. He didn't have surgery. He got an injection. He's fine.
Well, whatever. Doesn't seem like it's going very well. Gloomy Glover pick 3 in full PPR. Justin Jefferson versus Chicago. Well, this is not a pick. He's in. Neighbors with DeVito. Ladd versus Ravens. Hopkins versus Carolina. Hopkins versus Carolina's in. Terry versus the Cowboys. Currently 9-2. Look, Jefferson's in. Hopkins is in, and then Ladd is in against the Ravens. Look, that's easy.
I'm playing Jefferson, Neighbors, and Ladd. Hopkins, the only thing that scares me is they cut his snaps last week with Juju back. I'm worried that's gonna be a thing again. That's the only.
If you watch Juju play, it shouldn't be a thing again. I'd rather have Jacoby Myers or Tyrone Tracy rest of season. Probably
Tracy. Dude, has anybody, like, just for everybody here, Tracy's schedule rest of season? It's really, I mean, they get the Cowboys, the Saints. Okay, the Ravens suck. That's not a good one. But like then the Falcons and the Colts. Like his schedule's awesome.
Taysom Hill or Dalton Kincaid rest of season. I think Taysom Hill.
Kincaid's dealing with a knee injury. I don't even know if he Like comes out of the bye and plays.
Joe gets it. Bijan can't help on a bye. Must win. This is what it is. You know, if you got to win,
that's
win.
fine. If you got the win anyway, and then you get past it, and you get past it, and you're going to say, "Oh, I wish I had Bijan now," because I'm going to be like the Colts, and I'm going to hope for the playoffs, and then when I get there, I'm going to suck.
But get into the playoffs, anything can happen.
Yeah, but
Bijan could get hurt next week. And then you would say,
you can play
it doesn't matter. If you're not in the playoffs, it doesn't matter. D-bro.
I know, but you can get to the playoffs without trading away the best player in fantasy possibly.
But if he's saying he's going to be eliminated from playoff contention if he loses this week.
If he loses, that's still not a definite.
But you're going to lose if Bijan's on a bye.
You lose by trading Bijan away. Maybe you're catching an L because you traded Bijan away.
Your team stinks. And if you, chances are that's the scenario. His team stinks, which is why he's fighting for his life for a playoff. Braun. Hey guys, Jonnu or Taysom? Rest of season,
Taysom.
Next up is Ernie. Have Burrow on a bye, pick up Nix or Herbert? Herbie. Next one up here is King. Rachaad White or Javonte Williams off waiver wire?
Rashad.
There you go. Don't play Brooks.
Did we
stop with this Brooks? I don't even know how much Brooks plays. Akers or Benson? Benson for me.
Benson.
Next is Tank. Pick one for the flex. JMO, DJ, PPR.
I'm going JMO.
And then pick two. Reed, Downs, or B-Rob.
Downs and B-Rob.
That I'm okay with. I'm good with that. Also the thing I'm good with is our Discord, fantasypros.com/chat, where you can be part of our shows like Out of Bounds. Ask questions, be on the shows, listen to the shows before anyone else can, so you can get a league jump on everybody else. So this is how you do it. You go to fantasypros.com/chat. You join the Discord today, and then you hang out with us, ask questions, be part of the community over at Fantasy Pros. It's an enormous community, lots of great people who love fantasy football, complete degens just like you. So hit us up on our Discord again, fantasypros.com/chat. Flamehawks question. I need a defense for this week. I'm going to the playoffs. Options are Bucks, Miami, Denver, or Steelers. Steelers for me.
I think it's Denver or Steelers. I don't think you go wrong on either one.
Steelers, I like the playoff matchup for them too. It's good. Harold, hello. Allen on a bye. I need a quarterback. Wilson, Richardson, Winston are all out there.
Richardson.
Yeah, don't love the weather possibly too on Thursday night. Did you see the total for that game?
Looking rough. No, I haven't seen it.
It went from 40 to 30 and 35 and a half.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. So it looks like some rains or something. So
and plus it's going to be a gross AFC North game. Like we know how those games go, Joe.
Yeah, I just saw one Sunday. Harley with the Steelers. Disley or Njoku this week.
Disley.
See, I'm okay with this one.
Positive thing to say about this.
Yeah, but like, come on,
weird.
Man. Like, I know he had a good game, but like,
I know,
crazy. I got one touchdown, and it's not like the other guys around him aren't good. Like QJ's good, Lad's good. Like, hey guys, Eckler or QJ at flex?
QJ.
Eckler did have a good outing though last week.
He was the only guy they threw the damn ball to.
Eckler's been a useful cog at times this year for fantasy. Yeah. He's been a decent bench guy. Here's from James. Dump Chubb. I have Monty, Dowdle, B-Rob, 10-man full PPR, drop one. First, let's do this one here.
I mean, it depends on who you're dropping Chubb for. I'm not against it. I mean, he hasn't been good. They're not using him enough.
It's somebody else.
I know.
Running back.
Love Chubb.
So I'm just saying, don't drop him. He's got even a 10-man league. Drop one. Stroud, Nix, or Herbert.
You got to drop Stroud. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. Houston. I mean, dude, every time they got, I don't know if you watched the game last night, but like every time they got inside the 10, it was like they weren't trying to pass that much. They were just running the ball, like just playing safe. Because that offensive line is terrible, man.
Yeah, and if you recall,
he's under duress every time.
Hurt. You know, Stroud did struggle sometimes, and then the line got healthy in the second half. The team really took off.
Dude, he has no time in the pocket, like none at all.
There you go. Listen to D-Bro drafted Waddle, Watson, and Deontay Johnson. Well, there you go, Mind Haze. Congratulations. I'm sure he wasn't right about anything else all year. I hope you feel better about yourself trolling my friend.
I mean, yeah.
Because you were the only person that liked any of those players this year. Like, I didn't like Christian Watson. Come on. I'm still holding on for dear life. I wasn't even the one
pounding the table for Jalen Waddle out of all.
I don't remember you talking about Deontay Johnson, really.
And Deontay Johnson probably got you to the playoff hunt, so you're welcome.
Did he? Deontay Johnson? I don't think Deontay Johnson got you anywhere.
How many wide receiver 1 weeks did he have with Andy Dalton? How good was he in the middle of the season? I don't want to forget that yet, just because he went to Baltimore to not play.
He certainly hasn't. That's been weird, too. Angus, Drake May or Cousins for the playoffs?
It's Drake May.
See, I still go with Kirk Cousins. I want the old man.
People are going to
be into the playoffs.
Do a better job of it. That's all I got to say.
Ken, pick 2, George Pickens, Mike Evans, or MHJ. Pickens is in. I'm going to wait.
Not Evans. I don't even know if Evans is going to play this week.
Well, everybody else seems to think so, except you and me. We are in the minority.
On a practice field on Monday in a practice estimation, they basically did nothing. Like I don't.
Diego, AJ Brown's been killing me. What are some targets for him? I don't think you can trade AJ Brown.
I don't think you can trade him.
Would you rather have?
How is he killing you? He's getting like 8. Like he's not having monster games.
Tyreek Hill or AJ Brown rest of season.
AJ Brown easy.
Like there you go.
AJ Brown's the top 5 wide receiver. Oh God, AJ Brown.
Just
not even close. Not even close.
Malik Neighbors.
AJ Brown still.
Yeah.
Top 5 wide receiver. Like he's not. No.
That's it. That's all there is to it. Next up, Bo Nix or Jordan Love?
Nix this week.
Man, Bo Nix, fantasy juggernaut. Drop Deontay Johnson for Christian Watson. I'm fine with this. I've had it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Deontay Johnson ran 2 routes, not last week, but the week before. He got upgraded to 6 routes this last week. He's droppable in all formats.
The finisher we talked about on the waiver show. Go back, listen to it. We had the big discussion. I thought it was very ballsy of me to bring that up as the Pat Fitzmaurice's reaction to the question was gold.
It was gold.
Allen for Slayton, McMillan, Thielen, or Pierce.
None. None of those options are good enough. None.
Chris, should I drop Wan'Dale Robinson for Christian Watson?
I would do it. Yep. Upside chop. Yep.
Need to pick a wide receiver this week. Worthy, Coker, or Pop Douglas?
Coker.
Next one here. Quarterbacks on the waiver wire. Williams, Stafford, May, Winston. Who are you picking up?
I'm going to go with the rushing of May.
Yeah, Drake May. Patriots have a quarterback. I like Drake May.
He's played well considering
I liked him in the draft process
around him. I mean,
I like his attitude.
He's played well.
Just gotta give him something to work with now. That's it.
Give it to him.
Drop Nick Chubb for Jalen Warren. Hard no, especially with Thursday night football coming up. Do not do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Carmigo, say y'all. I need to pick up a wide receiver. Who should I drop? MVS, Brooks, or Mason? Mason's the lowest on the totem pole. But I'm dropping Brooks too, because
I'd say Brooks is the lowest.
Because Mason has more insurance value. So
yeah, Mason, we've already seen what that looks like. If anything happened to CMC, top 10 run.
Joey Gallo dropped Deontay Johnson for Christian Watson. I think we did.
Deontay Johnson is droppable in every format except for Dynasty. That he is.
There you go.
You're getting nothing out of him rest of the season.
Would you drop Andrews for Taysom Hill?
It's too much. I still would take Andrews. It's too much. That's
Njoku
probably where the line is, though. It's like tight end 6, 9, and 7. Did we say?
If you would you want Taysom Hill or Njoku though? I think I'd rather have Taysom Hill.
Let me pull up matchup. Let me pull up his matchups, then I can.
Let me look at his matchup. Slim, large, Rico, Dowdle, or Eckler rest of season.
I would keep Njoku only because he gets the Chiefs and then the Bengals upcoming. Joey,
Dowdle,
Slim,
large, Dowdle. How about Peter, Jalen Warren, or Benson for some good old holiday stuffing and cuffing?
Benson, all the stuffing and cuffing.
Jamie, 12-person PPR, got CMC, Mixon, Jacobs, JJ, AJ Brown, Neighbors, Kelsey. Want to trade 2 to get 1 Bijan. What 2? Interesting. Jacobs and AJ Brown.
Could you trade Jacobs and Kelsey?
No, don't trade the tight end because then you're just fishing for tight end.
Well, then you're just streaming tight end. Like if
Jacobs for Neighbors.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Jacobs and Neighbors, I'm totally fine with. You're not trading JJ, you're not trading AJ Brown, I'm not trading CMC or Mixon.
Let's go to Taysom waiver wire, Kraft or LaPorta rest of season from Luke.
The answer is yes for Taysom. Probably. Who are you dropping out of this, Joey? I mean, it's tough.
I don't want to drop LaPorta, so if I'm really Taysom curious, it's Kraft.
It's Kraft. I mean, the thing about Kraft is he has been awesome this year, but if you look at his target totals, it's not. He's doing it. He's threading the needles so much, man. If he doesn't break off a big play, he's not getting enough targets every week.
Bradley Conrad, Pacheco versus Pearsall, Elijah Moore, Disley in the flex. Need a W.
Disley or Moore. I saw Moore was banged up on the injury report, so it kind of depends on that. I think I'm going Disley.
Last one from Tally Ho. Debro, ignore the hate. You got paid for that chat. That's true. You did get paid for the hate. We didn't get paid.
If they want to pay, if they want to pay for the hate,
so I guess in a way we did get paid.
I'm with it. Yeah, like there you go. Pay for the hate is fine. People think like you can troll all you want to. That's not going to affect how the rest of my day goes.
We're going to keep wearing our hoodies regardless, or matching things, and all day long. And also, man. We're going to have fun on our Discord, fantasypros.com/chat. Join today, be part of the shows, be part of the community. And don't forget to download the waiver assistant on My Playbook. Again, My Playbook is the best suite of tools you'll find for fantasy football anywhere. Download it today. There's still plenty of time. There's still plenty of help to be had, plenty of championships to be won. Go to fantasypros.com/myplaybook or download My Playbook wherever you get your apps. And finally, our latest giveaway from Trophy Smack, the Wall Smack, can be yours. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Drop your comments below. Ring the bell till that goes ding, and the Wall Smack can be yours. That'll do it for us, but the story of the game goes on. For Derek Brown, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids. Poor Joe Douglas, out of a job. What will he do next?
TV work?
I don't know.
Maybe he goes the route of John Gruden. Maybe he ends up at Bar